didn't fall? Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Wes as usual. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to talk about Marvel Comics' ongoing practices to fleece local comic shops. Marvel announced a huge April comic event, War of the Realms, in December 2018, and details are now emerging regarding Marvel's newest predatory scheme for comic book retailers. War of the Realms will be a Thor-centric event spanning across the Marvel Universe and headed up by writer Jason Aaron, the current creator of Thor, the Avengers, and Conan the Barbarian. I saw this headline on the Bleeding Cool website, which I would highly advise against visiting. The site is full of pop-up ads and potential malware, but I have to sacrifice the potential long-term health of my laptop to keep up with the comic book news for my audience. I saw Marvel giving away God Wheels to promote War of the Realms. That's nice. Marvel is finally hearing the plight of local comic shops and shipping out promotional material for their upcoming event. Well, the devil is in the details, and you'll see the quotes should have been around the phrase, giving away. Continuing to the article. Retailers who exceed 300% of orders of Avengers number 11, a $4 book, with their orders for War of the Realms number 1 will qualify to participate and will get sent 25 of whatever these God Wheel things are. They can be ordered in packs of 25 for those who don't want to match their orders, or who do match their orders and want more. Whatever it is. A code for translating runes, a spinny thing with all the gods for you to choose which to worship. It could be anything. Any suggestions? How the hell does Rich Johnson get paid to write? Moving on. Participating retailers will also be able to order party variant covers and get 2 premium versions, which they can probably flip on eBay. Maybe they could consult the God Wheel to find out how much they'll be worth, praying to Mammon as they do so. Now that's the Marvel Comics we all know and love. They aren't giving anything away. In fact, they're requiring retailers to order 3 times the amount of their Avengers number 11 issues, which released in December 2018. Avengers is a book that actually moves real units, and issue 11 was their 12th highest selling floppy for the month, selling just under 53,000 units. And for taking this leap of faith with Marvel Comics, retailers will receive 25 God Wheels. What is a God Wheel, you ask? To be honest, I don't really care. I'm more interested in the lengths Marvel is going to fleece small businesses after the 3rd straight year of overall market contraction and diminished units and dollars sold. Of course, War of the Realms, being an issue 1, will not be $4 like Avengers issue number 11. Heck, it won't even be the normal $5 grift Marvel normally perpetrates on shops and customers for issue 1s. Nope, this issue will be an outstanding $6. So the shops will not be taking on 3 times the risk to meet the God Wheel quota. They will be taking on a breathtaking 4.5 risk multiplier in dollar comparison to Avengers 11, just for the opportunity to offer 25 of these mystery promotional items. I wish this was more of the same, but it seems like Marvel is going to new lengths to leverage retailers into taking on further financial risk to reward their most loyal customers. Not all retailers are taking these market manipulations in stride. Some are implementing ordering practices to protect themselves from Marvel Comics' predatory business practices. Some of you may have read this ICV2 column penned by Coliseum Comics owner Phil Boyle. If you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do, and there will be a link to the article in the video description. In it, he identifies 8 practices by publishers that are affecting his bottom line and the measures he's implementing to protect his business. The War of the Realms event appears to be a prime example of 3 of the predatory practices he identified. I'll get into the specifics of his issues and solutions. The problem. First, issues. This is the most abusive part of comic ordering. Every number 1 these days seems to be a double size or larger than normal size issue that adds $1 or more to number 1 cover price, exasperating retailers' exposure. As I previously stated, War of the Realms will be a hefty $2 more than normal price, despite having no previous sales record to rely on. His solution? If it's a horribly priced number 1, we order to sell out. There will be a second printing if it's that great a book. We're done chasing incentives, we'd rather chase profits. I would say that War of the Realms 1 qualifies for the horribly priced variety and has variant cover incentives as well as the God Wheel promotional incentive. In fact, if a customer wanted to order all the single issues, not counting variant covers, associated with the event, in April alone it would cost them a hefty $47.89. Special thanks to @ComicPerch, a comic book retailer on Twitter. Moving on to the next issue. The problem? Special covers from issue to issue. This is predatory publishing. 14 covers on number 1. 4 on number 2. Number 3 has 1 cover, but number 4 has 3 covers again. This is an obvious ploy to keep retailers from gauging actual interest in the title and inevitably leads to unsold books on the stands. Without some degree of stability, we're ordering blind. His solution? Ordering to sell out, then ordering blind sounds much better from my financial end. I'll be cutting to absolute sales levels. Before anyone cries that I'm being the maker of my own low sales prophecy by cutting orders, let me assure you that each of my stores will continue to carry the iconic characters and books championed by staff. Most fans can't afford to buy all the comics they want, so removing the 4-issue spin-off barely sequitur to anything miniseries from their options will actually be a relief. I hate making fans think they need to buy every nuanced tie-in when they can enjoy the books they read and are excited about without muddying that experience. As I previously stated, War of the Realms will have a large amount of tie-ins and one-shots associated with the event, and a gaggle of variant covers for War of the Realms #1 as well. I'm not sure on the exact number, but I imagine it's well over 20. I was able to find this bundle offer for War of the Realms available for a tidy sum of $400, which includes 16 variant covers. Yikes! Now let's talk about the last issue we voiced where Marvel is sticking it to retailers with this event. The problem: promo items. I love nice promo items. Customers love them to some degree, but even the nicest postcard is often found in the trash can right outside the store. Customers are overwhelmed with advertisements. Some look for those that target them and react. The problem is, publishers have a broad brush promotional item and then want to sell it to us. Of course, the Godwheel promo is only a giveaway if retailers order 3 times an Avengers title with a 50% cover price increase. His solution? Nope. Not paying for your promotions. You're selling us non-returnable product with limited information, then you want to charge us to promote it? Nuh-uh. Not happening. Send us the promo items at no cost, and if it's going to raise my sales, I might give you free counter space or free labor to bag stuff them. I'll be honest, I like the cut of Mr. Boyle's jib. I hope more retailers start implementing his new ordering practices as well. Why would a small business take on the financial responsibility to promote products for a multi-billion-dollar company? Not to mention the fact that Marvel Entertainment is a subsidiary of Disney, a financial giant. The Godwheel promotional grift perpetrated on LCSs is absolutely ludicrous. The predatory practices of comic publishers, led by market leader Marvel, are unconscionable. The reports of local comic shops going under seem to come more rapidly every week. Every one of these shops that dies is a dream lost, and multiple families left to find a new way to make ends meet. Just this week, the comic book community was devastated to learn that famed New York LCS, St. Mark's Comics, is going out of business. The owner released this heartbreaking post on Facebook announcing that after 36 years in business, another comic fan's dream of being part of the industry was over. Are Marvel Comics' predatory practices to blame? Probably not 100%, but they definitely didn't help. In a last-ditch effort to save the store, owner Mitch Cutler started a GoFundMe in November that failed to meet its goal. Did famous comic book artist, New York City's own, and current Chief Creative Officer of Marvel, Joe Quesada, do anything on Twitter to promote the GoFundMe for this iconic local comic shop? Sadly, no. He was busy offering to help an internet troll promote her cross-stitching charity. He even offered to solicit an autograph from Charlie Cox, star of the hit Netflix series Daredevil. If only the Marvel executive wanted to help promote a struggling local comic shop, rather than a prolific internet troll. Would the shop have been saved? Probably not. But at least the retail community and customers at large would know a Marvel executive cared about the plight of a small business owner. But, well, you get the point. Marvel execs are more interested in promoting trolls and fleecing local comic shops with their predatory practices than lend a helping hand to what should be their business partners. I, for one, hope Marvel executives and leaders across the comic book industry start reaching out to small business owners and stabilize the industry before so many LCSs are lost that the industry can't recover. There will be links to the articles I researched to create this video, as well as a previous video I made about the decline in comics sold in 2018 in the video description. Of course, these are just my opinions. What say you? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it very much. It helps us attract more views for the channel. Subscribe for future commentary, comic book news, and reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. If you want to talk comics, movies, and much, much more, you can follow me on Twitter at Wes_from_TC. With that, Salamat Po, and I'm out.